आज से कितने साल पुराने बात होगी ये, जैसे कि हमारी हेरिटेज बिल्डिंग्स हैं ताजमहल में और हमारे दिल्ली में जैसे कि लाल किला है, कुतुब मीनार है, तो यहाँ पे
cleared the entrance, not at the first attempt because that.
वेलकम बैक टू येट अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ अनफिल्टर्ड आइकन्स, जहां हम करते हैं कैमरा के सामने कैमरा के पीछे की बातें। आवर गेस्ट टुडे इज एन आर्किटेक्ट who doesn't just design buildings, she shapes experiences. With years of insight and a bold design voice, she is here to share her journey and thoughts on where architecture is headed. Let's dive in. Hello ma'am, welcome to Unfiltered Icons. It's a pleasure hosting you.
My pleasure too.
Thank you कि आप अपना time निकाल के आए, and the topic that we are going to discuss today will be really insightful and very interesting. First, want you to introduce you to my audience.
So I'm Monica Oberoi. I'm an architect and interior designer. I have over 25 years of experience, and I run a design consultancy by the name Spaces, and we do residential projects mainly for architecture. And for interiors, of course, we do residential, commercial, and corporate interiors.
So ma'am, I would like you to ask, how did you started your architecture journey?
So, as a child, I always wanted to be an architect. I think I was probably less than 10 years old when, even in class, they used to ask, what would you like to be? So, I always used to say, koi doctor banna chahta tha, koi engineer. I would say, I want to be an architect. And at times, my classmates and even the teachers used to ask, ki ye kya hota hai? So, I said, no, they design buildings. So, I was
आज से कितने साल पुराने बात होगी ये?
आज से 40 साल पुरानी बात होगी.
40 साल
Yeah,
पुरानी।
more than 40 years. So I wouldn't say that, I came into this profession by accident or whatever. I always wanted to be an architect. So in those days, there used to be, even today, I think, entrance exam hota tha, which was combined with engineering. So, it was a common exam. These days, now they have another, aptitude test. So now, artist thi by heart, but science padhni padi because of that. Because I found out in my early, years कि architecture college में entry लेने के लिए क्या करना होता है. तो said science लेनी पड़ती है. And मुझे physics, chemistry उतनी पसंद नहीं थी. But because I wanted to do architecture, मुझे वो करनी पड़ी. और कैसे भी मैंने पूरी books रट के I cleared the entrance, not at the first attempt because, that the physics, chemistry was not my cup
Right.
of tea. Yeah. So, but first year हो गया drop, नहीं मिली in the college that I wanted. So, I was adamant civil engineering मिल रही थी. So, I said, नहीं, मुझे engineering नहीं करनी है, मुझे architecture ही करना है because that has art in it. But so I told my parents, I will sit at home for 1 year and then prepare again. So that's what I did. And next time, then I cleared the next year. So my parents were like, कि अब ये काफ़ी discourage किया सबने कि engineering 4 साल का होता है, architecture 5 साल का होता है. So why do you want to do 1 year? And again, 1 year you've wasted. So 6 साल हो जाएंगे architect बनने में. बहुत समझाया. So, कोई बात नहीं, जो भी है, I don't know. So what? These days, it doesn't matter. We even as parents, we understand कि 1 साल आगे पीछे से नहीं फर्क पड़ता.
Exactly.
So way back in 70s,
बड़ी बात होती थी।
बड़ी बात होती थी because they were like, parents वो government job में थे, तो उनके
Sure.
लिए तो age कम दिखाना और if 1 year means that 1 year of salary कम हो गई, all those
और
things.
उस टाइम पे मैम आई बिलीव आज से 40 साल पहले शादी को लेकर के भी होता होगा कि
हाँ।
4-5 साल का कोर्स क्यों
Yeah.
करना है, वहां से आप पीछे हो जाओगे.
Exactly,
क्योंकि
exactly.
कंपैरिजन लेवल्स की, अच्छा उसकी बेटी उसका बेटा ये सेटल हो गया
So
है.
that's what my mother used to say कि तेरी सारी friends engineering कर रही हैं या फिर वो normal graduation, so they are doing 3 or 4 years. You want to do 5 years because architecture has 1 year of thesis.
Exactly.
So I said नहीं, nothing, मेरे को यही करना है, please करने दो. But of course they didn't force me. So even today, I will be very grateful to them. With a heavy heart, they allowed me to pursue my passion. उस time पे, now our children talk about passion and all those things, In those days, it didn't mean anything to anyone actually.
But the level of satisfaction जो आपको आज मिलता होगा कि I am living my dream.
Yes,
आप proudly ये बात जैसे आप आंसर भी कर रहे हो, तो आप बहुत
हाँ
अच्छे से मतलब खुशी के साथ बता रहे हो कि मुझे करना था और मैंने किया. सो दिस इज़ ऑल्सो वेरी इंस्पायरिंग आई वुड से कि अगर किसी चीज़ पे आप डटे हुए हो तो यू आर एबल टू डू इट एंड द लेवल ऑफ सेटिस्फैक्शन दैट यू गेट आफ्टर दैट
yes of course
is
because
very.
if you're passionate about something and if it interests you वो काम काम नहीं लगता है. So when I go to my sites, you know, I get मतलब इतना मैं उसके अंदर वो रच जाती हूँ. I forget it कितना टाइम हो गया, रात हो गई, दिन हो गई, because you're enjoying your work so much. It doesn't get heavy on you. कितना भी हो वो लोड नहीं फील होता है. That's because your interest is in that.
So ma'am, since we are talking about your journey, how you started, तो कोई एक ऐसा मोमेंट आया आपकी लाइफ में जहाँ ये रिडिफाइन किया आपने कि हाँ मतलब ये जो मैं कर रही हूँ एकदम सही कर रही हूँ, या फिर मतलब जैसे बीच में हौसला टूट जाता है कि अच्छा क्या, जैसे पेरेंट्स का आप बता रहे हो कि नहीं अलाउ कर रहे थे, या एक होता है ना कि बीच बीच में वो उस चीज़ को उस चीज़ को हेल्प नहीं कर रहे थे कि आप उस चीज़ में आगे बढ़ो, तो कैसे आपने उस चैलेंज को कैसे फेस अप करा?
So I'll tell you, when I was leaving for college, first day, so my dad, I think he accompanied me, but my mom stayed at home. So वो local वो पंजाब रोडवेज की बस होती है. I did my architecture from Amritsar. So when I saw my mother, she was crying, she had tears in her eyes. और मेरे को excitement थी कि मैं कुछ नया करने जा रही हूँ. But मेरे दिमाग में कहीं वो था कि I am disappointing them, so I will not disappoint them further. So the first day मैंने ठान लिया था I'm going to do very well since I'm going against their wishes because they wanted me. My dad always wanted me to become a doctor. So मैंने उस दिन ठान ली थी that I'm going to focus on my work, and those 5 years I topped every level class में, and I came out. I mean I am a university gold medalist. So
wow.
Yeah. So they were very proud of me right throughout that, and फिर वो सब भूल गए कि ज़्यादा टाइम लगा. And until today my dad my photo came in the newspaper.
No,
And my dad
proud
still has
moment.
that that clip. He bought I think 10 newspapers that day कि मेरी बेटी की फोटो आई है अखबार में. So that makes you,
वो कहीं ना कहीं एक रीडिफाइनिंग मोमेंट आपके लिए था कि हाँ मतलब मैं सही कर रही हूँ, सही डिसीजन लिया है मैंने. सो मैम, हाउ हैज़ योर पर्सनल ग्रोथ mirrored your growth as an architect?
See, architecture is different from other professions in the sense that it intellectually or maybe technically or in accounts or numbers or politically, I mean it's a very wholesome thing. I mean we also study social life, what the environment is. We study geography, we study climatology. So it's a very holistic kind of a field. So wherever I went, I mean it involves a lot of travel also. You cannot sit in your office and do architecture
the structure
or even
and everything
design.
of the designing.
So
yes,
wherever you go, I've traveled a lot. I stayed in Germany for 2 years. So I observed their architecture, their construction techniques. So it is also relative to the climate that you're living in,
yeah,
the sociology, the culture. So it's related to that. So I mean it has really helped me understand the culture of different places. So UAE ka alag hai, in the desert area, the different kind of architecture works. In Europe, a different kind of architecture. They have glass facades, and that's for a meaning. Then, of course, my love for traditional architecture, Hindu architecture, literally totally in love with Hindu architecture.
So ma'am, as you mentioned, you have traveled to places and you have had your time in Germany. So आप इस पे क्या बोलना चाहोगे कि कितना डिफरेंट है हमारा आर्किटेक्चर, हमारा ट्रेडिशनल आर्किटेक्चर, इंडिया का आर्किटेक्चर बाहर के आर्किटेक्चर से? और जो आपने ये वेदर वाली बात बोली कि वेदर क्लाइमेट चेंज के अकॉर्डिंग आर्किटेक्चर बिल्ड होता है, ये मैं पहली बार सुन रही हूँ, मुझे आइडिया नहीं है इस बारे में, तो इस पे आप थोड़ा सा बताओगे?
See, इंडिया में क्या है, वी आर वेरी बाउंड विद आवर ट्रेडिशन, एंड हमारे यहाँ पे ज़्यादा लेबर इंटेंसिव काम होता है. So if we compare it with Germany, they have more of prefab construction, and unke prefabricated units aate hain. They have their machinery. It's more of mechanized way of working. So it suits them in that sense. Prefab structures hain, they bring it together, but then that does not involve that level of detailing जो हम लोग यहाँ पे करते हैं. So I mean that's the difference there. बहुत plain facades होते हैं, they will play either with a shape or, you know, here we can do a lot more. I like to do, you know, intricate designing, even if it is a facade or, you know, of course interior में तो होता ही है. So that's the difference. उसमें ये उनके में ये है कि technology ज़्यादा play करती है, with thermal insulation है, most of the time it's snowing there. So those things, you know, come into play.
So मैम काइंड्स ऑफ डिज़ाइंस जो इंडिया में ट्रेडिशनली काफ़ी ज़्यादा यूज़ होती हैं, जैसे कि हमारी हेरिटेज बिल्डिंग्स हैं ताजमहल में, और हमारे दिल्ली में जैसे कि लाल किला है, कुतुब मीनार है, तो यहाँ पे क्या क्राफ्ट यूज़ हुआ है, मतलब कि कैसा क्राफ्ट यूज़ हुआ है बेसिकली?
See, Indian architecture में it's very vast. I mean, it's like इसके अंदर भी then subdivisions हैं. There is Mughal art and architecture. There is Vedic architecture. So Vedic architecture, it was based on Vastu, जिसको हम आज पता नहीं कहाँ उसने turn ले लिया है वास्तु ने. But you know, that was the basis of Hindu architecture, कि एक मंडपा है बीच में, then all the directions, जो principles आज लोग बोलते हैं कि north entry होनी चाहिए और south closed होना चाहिए.
Exactly.
So उसको बस वो रियल एस्टेट वालों ने और कैसे उसको तोड़ मोड़ दिया, बट देन देयर इज अ साइंस बिहाइंड इट. आई आल्सो एम पीजी इन वास्तुशास्त्र आल्सो. सो बट आई बिलीव इन द साइंटिफिक पार्ट व्हिच इज यू नो टेम्पल आर्किटेक्चर से हमको मिला है.
ओके.
सो दैट इज यू नो व्हाट इज ट्रेडिशन. नाउ कमिंग टू मुगल आर्किटेक्चर वाज वेरी डिफरेंट. इट वाज मोर ऑफ सिमेट्री. इफ यू सी द ताजमहल, जितनी सिमेट्री ताजमहल के डिजाइन में आपको देखने को मिलेगी वो कहीं नहीं मिलेगी. यू नो द मुगल गार्डन्स. सो मुगल गार्डन्स में मैथमेटिकल रेशियोज यूज हुई हैं. सो हाउ द रेक्टेंगल्स आर रेपिटेटिव. ताजमहल, सो देयर आर सो मेनी डिजाइन एलिमेंट्स व्हिच इट्स रियली इंट्रिगिंग टू फॉर अस टू नो कि उस टाइम पे आई डोंट नो कॉलेजेस थे या गूगल और ये सब इंटरनेट और एआई तो खैर you know हमारे टाइम पे भी नहीं था. I mean, how did they develop that sense of technique? The mathematics बहुत ही जबरदस्त है. You know, the ratios, that principles of design, like that element of surprise. If you've seen the Taj Mahal, आप बाहर देखते हो सब रेड है और कुछ भी नहीं दिखता है. आपको ताजमहल का कुछ नहीं दिखेगा बाहर. आप घंटों लाइन में खड़े होते हो and then you enter that alley and then suddenly this beautiful marvel, it just appears before you. So the architect has you know उसमें उसने proportion use किया है, harmony use की है, that flow of spaces use किया है, and of course that element of surprise. You know, you don't expect that kind of a building when you're out.
Exactly.
So all those, I think every form of architecture has its own, you know, creative aspect. So being an Indian, I have studied, you know, more of Indian architecture. Of course, Renaissance और बहुत सारे हैं. History of architecture is really vast.
So how would you describe your design style today?
So if you ask me to say it in 3 words, contextual, sustainable, and minimalistic. So contextual say, I mean, if I'm designing a building in Delhi, it has to be in the context of Delhi. If it is in Kerala, it will be, you know, we like to use vernacular design, the local materials. Sustainability is also about, you know,
to represent the city, all the culture is what you are in for.
Yes.
While it comes to designing.
Yes. And we like to use sustainable materials. Of course, everyone, all of us are now very conscious about our carbon footprint.
Yeah.
So we don't promote PVCs, plastics, and of course, minimalistic. So the place, I mean, if we talk about an interior, it should look elegant. It should look aesthetic, pleasing. You know, it should have that. So it depends. Contextual. That's what I mean. If I'm designing a play school, it has to, you know, give like that cheerfulness, that playfulness inside. If I'm designing a bedroom, so that has to have that calm and peaceful the whole day you're running around. So you can't have bright colors and, you know, some bold features in a bedroom because you retire in the evening in that room. So it has to give
that soothing vibe when you come back to your room.
So designing as per the context, not as per any idea that, you know, randomly comes to my mind.
Okay. But there are requirements from clients also that, you know, I want to go in bold and I want to go in beige or whatever it is. So do you like suggest your clients that?
So we try to educate them. Like, for example, we recently a young chap, he approached us and he said कि मैम ऐसा मेरा घर डिजाइन करो कि मुझे लगे कि मैं 5-star होटल में आ गया हूँ. He wanted a double height lobby and then mirrors all around. So I mean I tried to explain it to him कि आप घर के जैसा दिखना चाहिए. 5-star होटल के लिए आप 5-star होटल में ही जाइए. I mean that's what I but still ठीक है, perceptions don't change. बहुत बार क्लाइंट के टेस्ट के हिसाब से भी बनाना पड़ता है. I mean it's not that always it gels with their dream, but of course if somebody approaches us and if they want a particular style, so we try our best to match their
expectation level.
I mean see, eventually our job is to bring their dreams to life.
True.
So but हाँ, कुछ बहुत ही अटपटा मांग रहे हैं and then it becomes tough.
And ma'am, what excites you the most when you design a place?
The space. We generally like a blank canvas so that the freedom to design, and our best clients would be the ones who would say ki we leave it on you, we trust you that you will come up with so that freedom to express ourselves,
the trust factor,
that definitely it excites us. And of course if somebody has a specific idea, we like to move further on that.
Okay, but majorly the level of freedom and the trust levels is what excites you the most when it comes to
and design अच्छा भी तभी निकल के आता है if there is less interference. Interference, I mean maybe I'm using the wrong word, but once हम अपना सारा concept जब बना लेते हैं because आजकल क्या है ना, this is now no rocket science. Instagram and there's so much information everywhere. So they keep flooding us with references. ऐसा बना दो, ऐसा बना दो, ऐसा बना दो. So that it creates conflict in our design also. So the best outcome is always when you leave it to the person. I mean we really appreciate when they say we know that you'll do a good job. आप पहले अपना दिखा दो. And then, of course, your opinion is always welcome.
Yeah, I mean, you are in the business since last 25 years. तो आपने हर तरीके का घर, ऑफिस, स्कूल डिज़ाइन किया है. तो you are the better person to guide and to, tell, advise or whatever it is to your client. वहाँ पे perception और I would say कि हाँ discussion आता है कि मेरा ये expectation है, but जिसका काम होता है वो better जानता है.
So I always say if I go to a boutique, मैं अपने कोई ड्रेस सिलवाने जा रही हूँ या सूट सिलवाने, so I trust her कि better than me कि क्या ट्रेंड चल रहा है, क्या मुझ पे अच्छा लगेगा. So if I keep telling her कि नहीं मुझे तो छोटा ही चाहिए या मुझे तो लंबा ही चाहिए ऐसे, तो वो चीज and it has happened. बाद में मैंने कहा वो करिए मैंने तो आपको बोला था, आपने बोला कि नहीं इसको इतना ही लेंथ रखो. So that's a small example.
पूरा टाइम आप जिस काम में होते हो आप different clients से मिलते हो, different designs करते हो.
We don't design for the moment. See, design is, it's not कि I mean maybe it's a wrong comparison. Dress क्योंकि वो तो आपने पहनी नहीं पसंद आई तो यार पहन लो.
No, it was just an example.
So but here you don't design for today. We have to see tomorrow also.
So many tomorrows I would say.
A lot of investment goes into this. So आने वाले टाइम में क्या हो रहा है, something is in trend today but we know that ये बहुत short lived है, ये नहीं चलेगा. So accordingly, and we also try to ask our clients कि आपने इस घर में कितने दिन रहना है. So कुछ लोग बोलते हैं मैं 5 साल से ज्यादा नहीं रहना है.
Duration matters a lot.
So then one should get that return also on investment कि हमको guide करते हैं इतना मत spend करो. It's not worth it. So like that.
And ma'am, what is your take on this कि कितना architecture evolve हुआ है आज से, I would say 20 साल पहले क्या चेंज रहा है आज के चेंज के मुताबिक? मतलब बहुत सारे चेंजेस तो एविटेबल हैं कि आजकल लोगों को मिनिमलिस्टिक डिज़ाइंस पसंद है, जितना कम उतना ज़्यादा वाली सोच हो गई है लोगों की. और पहले के टाइम पे बहुत ओल्ड स्कूल थॉट प्रोसेस के साथ मकान बनते थे जहाँ सीढ़ियाँ होती थी, छत पे जाले लगे होते थे. बट आज भी बहुत सारे लोग उस सोच में जीते हैं कि एक ट्रेडिशनल सा होम स्पेस चाहिए. तो आप क्या बोलोगे इस पे?
I don't think आज या कल में ऐसा है. हमने भी उस टाइम पे Mies van der Rohe was the architect who coined this statement, less is more. So even today I think less is more. वो तो आप जो बात कर रहे हो कहीं से भी सीढ़ी, वो देखो when you don't have the space or the वो areas ऐसे हैं कि कहीं से भी कुछ भी निकाल दिया, then that's a different thing. But हाँ, minimalistic design has been in, it depends from culture to culture. कहीं पे अगर आपके कोई ऐसे elements हैं but वो आपको दिखाने हैं, so आप it depends how you project that. कहाँ पे कितना डालना है, बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं करना
कलर
है.
थ्योरी कैसे यूज करनी है.
हाँ, अपने लिए बना रहे हो या दिखाने के लिए बना रहे हो, you know, it's not that कि I have the money so I have to show it everywhere.
Yeah.
So all those things matter. But yes, design has evolved over the ages. I mean, there is now something called pre-COVID and post-COVID era.
Yeah, exactly.
So post-COVID, that realization of indoor spaces has come in. You know, it's now become more, you know, people earlier they used to feel कि बाहर जाना और घर पे इतना नहीं, ना तो spend करते थे, ना time भी नहीं spend करते थे.
True.
So now people have realized the importance of having larger rooms or
Yeah.
having an extra room which could, you know, be used for study or for exercise or anything.
A lot of theory has actually changed after COVID.
Yes.
Also, I feel after COVID, लोगों की ये mentality हो गई है कि हमारे पास जो store in है, हम उसे अच्छी तरीके से अपने घर पे लगाएं, designs बनाएं, क्योंकि सबको ये luxury अब necessity हो गई है.
बिल्कुल. I mean, 3 bedrooms, मतलब 4 bedroom is a 4 or 5 bedroom has become, you know, an in thing now because
Yeah.
everyone wants an extra room.
Exactly.
So during COVID, people realized कि जब वो क्वारंटाइन हुआ तो जब घर के 4 मेंबर के लिए जगह नहीं बच रही थी, so
True.
people started thinking कि
How
ये तो
to
छोटा पड़ रहा है.
accommodate
Yes,
वो वाली
yes.
चीज़ है.
So-
Yes, exactly.
So, and of course, a lot of focus on health. So, in our design philosophy, we focus on the health of the inhabitants. So, we do a lot of research on the construction materials that are used, the paints, polishes, उन पे research करते हैं, the VSO content in paints, the formaldehyde contents in plywood. So all these things people don't realize, but these do matter. आपके घर में जो plywood use हो रही है, उसके अंदर क्या है? There are a lot of emissions that are happening, which are not good for health. Even these leatherites and PVCs, these are definitely not good for health.
बट पीवीसी बहुत सारे लोग यूज़ करते हैं क्योंकि सीलन आ जाती है, तो उस सीलन से बचने के लिए बहुत सारे लोगों को मैंने देखा है कि पीवीसी बोर्ड्स यूज़ करते हैं ताकि वो उस चीज़ को उस डैमेज को कंट्रोल कर सके. बट पीवीसी बोर्ड्स आर नॉट लॉन्ग टर्म सॉल्यूशंस, आई थिंक.
PVC board is not a solution for sealant, not at all. So because see, sealant या dampness कैसे आती है? कहीं पे कोई लीकेज है, कहीं पे कुछ पोरस है, कुछ अंदर मॉइस्चर आ रहा है, तभी तो आती है. So now if you don't treat the root of the problem, it's like, you know, कि आपने ऊपर से कुछ लगा दिया पर पीछे तो प्रॉब्लम चल ही रही है. Even if I create a wall, आप तो there is a certain level, एक ईंट का भी एक पोरोसिटी उसको बेयर करने का एक लिमिट है. आप बहुत से लोग बोलते हैं टाइलें लगा दो, तो वो सीलन चली जाएगी. सीलन नहीं जाएगी, सीलन तो वही है, आपने उसके ऊपर टाइल लगा दी. नाउ इफ अब उसको और सूखने का मौका नहीं मिला, अंदर जो पानी आ
नहीं
रहा
कर
है,
पाएगा,
तो वो पानी में इतनी स्ट्रेंथ होती है, वो टाइल को भी धक्का दे देती है. इट मे टेक लॉन्गर टाइम. बट so for all these हमारे पास बहुत ऐसे केसेस आते हैं. We do a lot of basements also जहाँ पे ये प्रॉब्लम रहती है. So unless you treat the root cause of the dampness, of the moisture, there is no point in. So there are times जहाँ पे आप रूट मतलब नहीं कर सकते हो, नेबर है या what for whatever reason नहीं. See, सबसे पहले तो हम बोलते हैं पहले उसको ट्रीटमेंट कराओ, nothing else will work. But जहाँ पे सीजनल होता है, बारिश आ गई तो थोड़ी सी आ गई, या you know, for some other reason, then of course we can use these cement boards. Generally we recommend using a cavity. We don't like to, you know, paste or stick anything to that. You leave a cavity so that जब भी सीलन है वो seasonal है या कुछ भी है जो आती है और अपने आप चली जाती है. So leave a cavity and then either create a false wall or whatever. Cement boards आते हैं, silicate boards आते हैं. A lot of solutions for that. But then you have to find the correct approach to treat the solution. It's not कि ऊपर लगा दिया और वो काम खत्म हो गया, वो सीलन तो तब भी आएगी.
And ma'am, what do you think the architecture today has become more about storytelling or structure?
Architecture was always about storytelling. So every space, you know, it tells you about the यूजर, द इनहैबिटेंट, वो किस चीज़ के लिए, कोई भी स्ट्रक्चर है वो किस पर्पस के लिए बना है, उसमें क्या हो रहा है, वो बिल्डिंग बाहर से बताती है कि अंदर मॉडर्न कुछ है। आई मीन इट्स अबाउट एवरी, एंड इनसाइड की बात करूं, मैं इंटीरियर की बात करूं तो ऑफ कोर्स एवरी, आपने सुना होगा हर घर कुछ कहता है। सो आई ऑलवेज बिलीव दैट योर स्पेस, द एनी स्पेस, इफ इट्स योर हाउस, it reflects your personality, it reflects the people who are living there. So whenever you enter a space, I mean you enter a house, you you very easily you get that feeling about the person, you get to know the person, you know, कैसे हैं, they are nature lovers, they are book lovers, or they like light colors, or they like
Our bold
loud
personalities,
colors.
exactly.
Yeah. So a house always reflects, it should reflect the personality of the owner. So when we design a house, we generally give them a questionnaire. We try to understand the client कि वो कैसे हैं। तो आप अगर अपने जैसी जो आपकी पर्सनालिटी है या जो आपके ट्रेट्स हैं, अगर आप उसी इंटीरियर में, उसी एनवायरनमेंट में रहोगे, so you feel at home.
I remember when my architect was asking me what is that you want in your room. So I specifically mentioned him कि मुझे चाहिए जब मैं अपने कमरे में आऊँ, I want to feel this peace. So he designed my entire room in the theme of white and maroon to give it a touch. And actually, because white represents peace, right? So it's really very important, as you mentioned, कि personalities उभर के आती हैं और हर घर कुछ कहता है, हर कमरा कुछ कहता है, और जैसा इंसान होता है वैसा ही वो अप्रोच रखता है कि दिस इज़ हाउ माई रूम और माई हाउस शुड बी स्ट्रक्चर्ड. सो डेफिनेटली आई हाईली अग्री टू दिस थिंग. What is the current trend that you genuinely love in architecture and why?
So trend तो नहीं मैं बोलूँगी, but हाँ, there is an awakening about using sustainable materials. You know, even in buildings, there are now mandatory norms on reducing the carbon footprint, using sustainable materials, adhering to the green standards. So, I mean, that's the need of the hour. And of course, it should be the trend of tomorrow.
Yeah, because I also feel this कि जितना कम हम कार्बन फुटप्रिंट्स का इस्तेमाल करेंगे और जितना कम हम मतलब जितना ज़्यादा हम बेसिकली सस्टेनेबिलिटी की ओर जाएंगे, उतना ज़्यादा कहीं ना कहीं एयर क्वालिटी और ये सारी चीज़ें इम्प्रूव ही होंगी. बिकॉज दिल्ली की एयर क्वालिटी इज़ वर्स्ट.
Yeah.
और यहाँ पे बहुत कंस्ट्रक्शन होता है, स्पेशली गुड़गांव तो अब बन रहा है पूरा, तो इट्स रियली इम्पॉर्टेंट टू बी सस्टेनेबल. And ma'am, what do you think, how has COVID changed the thought process of people? What has made their minds shift in terms of the designs and architecture?
See, the importance of home has increased, as I told you earlier. I mean, that need for an extra space, an extra room. People have started working from home, and now they've realized that a lot of other things can also happen from home, like you can have online classes, online yoga class, online, gym ho sakta hai,
Everything has
even
shifted to
anything,
online. Yeah.
So a lot of things. So then, we also design accordingly कि हाँ, घर में एक उस तरह की भी जगह होनी चाहिए. Besides that, of course, the materials that we are using, they should be less toxic. Natural जितना use करो, that's good for health. All diseases are about your immunity and your, susceptibility to infections.
True.
So antibacterial finishes आ गई हैं, health shield paints हैं. So all those things have, we are glad that the construction industry is also now sensitive about materials, and we do promote. I mean, we like to bring the outdoors also indoors. We, in all our projects, we recommend using indoor plants, which are, healthy and which can absorb the toxicity.
To basically improve the comfort zone of people.
Yes.
Yeah?
So
Your
we
clients.
so we have children, we have elderly in the house who spend more time indoors. So it's important to design according to their needs and consider the health as the foremost criteria for interiors.
So it was great conversating with you, ma'am, and I am now moving to our next segment, which is a rapid fire round, जहाँ पे मैं आपसे क्वेश्चंस पूछूंगी और आपके दिमाग में जो सबसे पहला वर्ड आए उस क्वेश्चन से रिलेटेड आप सीधे आंसर कर देना. Okay. So in your opinion, what is that you consider bold or minimalism?
Minimalism.
Okay. One architect whose work always inspires you.
Namita Singh.
Okay. If you could redesign any building in India, which one it would be?
The new Parliament House.
Okay. Three words that define your design philosophy.
Contextual, sustainable, minimalistic.
Okay. Coffee or chaos, what fuels your creative process?
Coffee always.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. It was great talking to you. We learned a lot about modern architecture and traditional architecture and a lot of things. Thank you for educating us. Thank you so
My
much.
pleasure.
It was pleasure hosting you, ma'am.
Yeah, you're most welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for watching this video till the very end. I hope you liked it. अब जल्दी से मुझे comment section में बताओ कि आपको next industry expert कौन सा चाहिए. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.